Uh, Good morning. Today we kick off our MYP unit between Mrs. Honeyman, Mr. Barrett, me, and Mr. Grippo. And it's a physical fitness unit that we've worked on probably for about 7 or 8 years. And we call the unit Run for Your Life. Raise your hand if you've heard this unit before, because you have older siblings that have run and probably wondered what it's all about. Our unit question for this unit is primarily, what does it mean to be physically fit? And some of the things that go along with that are, how does running affect your mental, physical, and social health? And along with that, we're going to be looking at goal setting and things like that. So essentially what's going to happen in Ms. Honeyman's class in AE, which is really health for you guys right now, today you're going to be doing some fitness testing. She's spoken recently and going to do a lot more on the physiology of the human body. Okay? Physiology, kind of big fancy word, studying inner workings of your body and how it responds to physical fitness and things like that. Today in my class, you're going to be analyzing mile times for the last 3 years. Mr. Grippo has compiled your times from 6th grade, 7th grade, and then your initial run this year. We're going to be plotting that data, and just like yesterday, we're going to use that like a scatter plot and do a best line of fit to see how you might predict your mile time at the end of this unit. Now, how this all came about really was that most people in the United States, probably from about 3rd or 4th grade upwards of maybe even seniors in high school, run the mile run at some point throughout their school year. And in my experience, most people end up getting thrown into a gym class. They don't know that this is the day of the mile run. They put on their phys ed stuff. The teacher says go. They sweat, they feel like they're going to throw up, and they end. And in my experience, 90% of the people who run the mile run end up despising it. And in fact, a lot of people really grow to hate running as a result. And I will tell you, some of you know my experience with running, most of you probably don't. I never ran my whole life. Yes, I ran around, yes, I'm kind of the spaz, but I never really ran until I was 25 years old. When I was 25 years old, I met with the shop teacher, and I said, look, I want to get in shape. Just teach me how to run, and I'll run. And basically what he did is he taught me to buy a good pair of shoes, and he put me on a training program. But the biggest thing that he did for me is he forced me to establish a goal. And my goal was to run 6 miles without stopping, which I had never done ever in my life. And so part of that goal setting, I'm going to try to bring to you today when we talk through this. One of the things that's going to make this, in my opinion, different, about a month from now, you will run the mile run in front of everyone in this entire school. Okay? Over 500 people. Now, I'm not doing that to make you nervous, although probably most of you, unless you're a very seasoned cross-country runner who's saying, game on, okay? Everyone else like, yeah, I'm going to be ill that day, okay? I'm feeling the cough a month ahead of time. So what we're going to do is we're really going to coach you through this. First of all, we're going to train you in gym. And I'm not saying just go run and get in shape. We're going to teach you some of the different elements of training your body. We're going to teach you through academic extensions and Mrs. Honeyman how to really understand what's happening with your body. And then in my class, we're really going to look at mathematical models to try to establish a goal time that's reasonable and makeable for you. And I will tell you, over doing this for 6, 7, 8 years, I don't even know how long it is now, if you sat 100 people down who ran the mile run and you said, hey, how'd it go today? 94 of those kids would say, it was the best running experience in my life. I want to do it again. It was phenomenal. Are there a few people who are like, look, I did it. It wasn't terrible? Yes. Okay? But I think it's going to be a great experience for you guys, and I hope you really enjoy it. So that's our introduction to our unit.